It's 94.3 WYBC. I'm Darryl Huckaby with DeDe In The Morning. And, you know, September is one of my favorite times of the year, not just because we're shifting from summer into the fall, which is good, but fall means fairs and festivals. And every year this time, for the last, I guess, 2 or 3 years, I've talked to a gentleman that has become a good friend. Actually, we went to the same high school in West Haven together. But his name is Chaz, the Cream Puff Man, and he's a representative of the Big E. Chaz,
Darryl, I'm back. How are you?
This is an annual thing for us.
Yeah, we got to start going to some more ND events together. Then we
right.
combined it with the Big E.
That's right. I love the fact that we have that history together. But today we're talking about the Big E this year, and everything is big about the Big E. This is the biggest festival fair in New England, correct?
Correct, and I believe the fourth largest in the country, size-wise. Last year, we brought in over 1.6 million people came to the Big E, and we're looking for you to help us break that record this year. So you're part of this, Darryl.
We're definitely going to break the record this year because I think everybody's feeling to have some fun, family fun, eat some good food, enjoy some good rides, and good people. It's a great time to be had by all.
Well, like you said, it does bring in, when you go to the Big E, when the Big E comes, you do know summer is departing and the fall is entering, and it's a fun season. It's a fun time, and people, hey, 1.6 million people, they're liking it. So we're breaking records every year. So, you know, last year I think we sold over 50,000 cream puffs, which I know you're going to ask me about. So they are iconic. They're great. And each year we are adding a new flavor. So this year, did they give you notes, Darryl, on the new flavor? Because if not, I'm going to announce it right now.
Well, let's do that. First, let's talk about the cream puffs because you are the cream puff man. So every year, 50,000 last year, we're going to shoot for 60,000 this year.
Oh, I'm ready for that.
What's the new flavor this year?
Since we are going into the fall, as we said, and we're in New England, we went with maple. Maple cream puff. Now, here's the thing, Darryl. Last year, we went with chocolate along with the original and the chocolate ganache on top. We kept the ganache. So if you're at the park and you want the original or you want the maple, you can get them. And if you'd like a dib of chocolate ganache, we have that for you in the house.
So speaking of maple, I'm looking at the list here. Maple bacon hot dogs.
Now that's done. That is boiled in maple syrup.
Oh.
And on top is maple bacon crumbles. Yeah. How about that? Can you fight that?
Maple cream sundae and maple cream latte. Everything maple this year. A lot of maple this year.
As I said, everybody, we're going maple. And since we're talking maple and the fall and the next big holiday coming is going to be Thanksgiving. So we brought something food-wise for Thanksgiving, and not just the gigantic turkey legs that I know you like. We are having a turkey Thanksgiving nachos. Now, this is turkey, stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce on thick potato nachos.
Oh.
I mean, is that a meal, Darryl?
It's too early in the morning to be talking about that, Chaz. You're making me hungry. Wow. And of course, my favorite, the brontosaurus-sized turkey legs.
As we were talking, we want to see that real turkey because that's a big turkey when you see those legs.
Yeah. So any other foods that we should look for this year?
Yeah, if we're sticking with talking desserts here, we do have a top of the crust. That's pizza, but not your traditional pizza. We're going with dessert pizza. So if you want to go in there and get, the rage now is Nutella with banana and strawberry, or they also are offering carameled apples with Snicker bars and chocolate pizza.
Oof.
Man, talk about something different to try. We also have Louis Anne's Bakery. They are doing a vanilla cupcake infused with pickle and dill, and the frosting is a dill frosting with a fresh pickle on top. Talk about getting your taste buds getting all crazy inside there. But all the food shows you watch now, all these high-end chefs are all mixing the salt with the flavor, with the sugar, and mixing them all in. So we're doing it at the Big E.
Wow. Food among food among food.
Among food. Hey, you have to feed 1.6 million people. You better put out some food.
I'm going to have to work out a week before going and then a week after that.
And then not eat for a week after. You're right.
Exactly. So let's talk about all the rides, because in addition to the food, you're known for big rides.
Well, the traditional rides are there, the big slide, all those are there. We've added a couple of new attractions. One is called the Circus Spectacular, and that plays at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. The kids will love it. It's clowns, it's jugglers, it's they're on the trampoline, they're jumping all around, so they're going to really love that. And now this goes along with our 6 o'clock parade every day, our Mardi Gras parade. So this is an addition to it. Also, we've added what we call a Taste of Nashville. It's called Dolly's Honky Tonk. Now, you want to come in, Darryl? You know what you would be good? I don't think you line dance, so you can come. You do?
And my mom is a big line dancer. Yeah,
then bring her there, because they're teaching and showing people how to country line dance.
Oh,
or you can ride the mechanical bull. So and listen to some great New England country acts that are coming in just to play there. So phenomenal. Then of course we have the arena stage. We have the Court of Honor stage, which is free music. The arena stage, you do pay for some of those acts. This past weekend we had John Fogerty. We had Jimmy Eat World. We had Parker McCullen. So we have a load of new acts. Tonight is Molly Hatchet in the Court of Honor. We have Jose Feliciano coming in, who's a Connecticut resident. Light My Fire, Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
And some people don't realize, if they're old enough, Chico and the Man, the TV program, Jose Feliciano wrote the music to that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
See?
I'm old enough.
Darryl? I pulled that out of the old bullpen.
Yeah. And again, if you're just joining us, we're talking to Chaz, the Cream Puff Man from the Big E. And again, that's running today through October 1st. You can go to thebige.com for all the information.
Check that out, Darryl.
Now,
that's the traditional, Darryl. That's the original. Just to give you a little sense. Can you kind of eat it, Darryl? Can you get a taste?
now, everybody in Radio Land, Chaz is just showing me in the studio a cream puff, the original cream puff, and man,
it's called a tease.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. We're going to post the video
on my soul
media as well, so you can check it out. But if you want to check it out in person, you need to get to the Big E. Again, thebige.com for all the info.
And if I can navigate that website, anybody could. Thebige.com. Come on down. You got 2 more weeks left. We don't want anybody to miss out on Darryl. We're going to break the record. You give me your word.
We're breaking the record. Every year we're going to do it bigger and better every year, Chaz.
We have to, because we do it bigger and better every year at the Big E.
That's right.
It's the place to be.
That's what it's all about. Chaz, the Cream Puff Man, thanks for joining us this morning. I appreciate you, and I will look you up when I get there.
Please, Darryl.
We're going to break bread over a cream puff or 2 or 3.
I will look forward to that. You have a great week.
You too. I'm Darryl Huckaby, along with DeDe in the morning on the Rhythm of the City, 94.3 WYBC.